All right, y'all, cause get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we kicking it off with Ashley and Zane round to the breakfast table. They talking about all this shit they done stirred up the night before. Y'all couldn't even get to the resort quick enough before y'all two done got drunk and started acting a damn fool. One thing I'm learning about y'all just might be a match made in messy ass heaven. Okay, I've been thinking it was Zane's little short chipmunk ass this whole time, but Ashley, I'm starting to see that you trouble too, okay? Because this whole Karlie situation and you being this mad over don't make no sense to me. The fact that it was so long ago is crazy. It's so much shit that you could be mad at Zane's little short gerbil ass for, and you over here fired up about Karlie. And the woman there with her man, it's just getting too out of hand. Rasheeda and Kirk, Joc and Kendra, they come up, they sat down and joined, pull up a plate. Kendra get the telling everybody the tea with Karlie. She like, y'all, before we get started, let me just tell y'all, Karlie done had to chase down T-Lo to the airport. She say she was recording them, and everybody shocked. I don't know why. Y'all know Karlie ain't got no motherfucking sense. I don't even understand why she keep getting in these damn relationships, to be honest with you. She's so insecure. You just, I take that back. I know why she keep getting in these relationships, because she gets in them. Because y'all know it just got reported that she filing for divorce already and she gets spousal support. This bitch gets in them, marries them, throw that old ass coochie on these men, these little young men at that. And then she have to set up and she marries them. She can divorce them, get a little money from them. That's what be going on. She put that cuckoo on them. She either get a ring that she could pine later and have her a little bit of money, or she marry him where she could divorce him later, get a little bit of money, except for Mo, because y'all know he had went round to the jailhouse for the fraud. She couldn't get nothing out of him. Joc ended up asking Zane what happened to him and Ray and why did they end up arguing. And my whole thing about this is, Joc, yeah, Bambi was the one that posed the question. It was like, does this feel weird, me being here with my new thing, and y'all know y'all used to seeing me with Scrap? Well, one, I really don't know why she even asked that question, because it does not matter. Y'all not together no more, and it just is what it is. It doesn't matter if you here with your new thing or not, or if they feel away. You just gonna have to, y'all gonna have to get used to it. Zane, you speaking up and saying, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it do, you feel me, it do feel a little weird, and starting to egg on some stuff with him, like you was insinuating, oh, so you was talking to him while you was with Scrap. What you trying to do here? If I was Ray or Bambi, I would have ended up feeling away too, because for one, you trying to insinuate that me and her was messing around while she was married. And all we did was tell you that we've been knowing each other for a while. You act like a man and a woman can't know each other for some years and be friends and be platonic. And it don't have to be no, oh, we creeping with each other type stuff. That's you, though. That's what you be doing. So I guess I understand why he don't know what that look like. Karlie at the airport begging T-Lo to stay and not get on the plane and leave. He fed the hell up. If I was T-Lo, I would have got my ass on that plane. I don't give a damn what the hell Karlie talking about. I would have took my ass home, because this is too much. This is entirely too much. Karlie, at first, she was sitting up telling them on the end of last week's episode, I didn't record you. Now we see you sitting up telling him, I'm sorry, I was wrong and I gotta stop doing these kind of things. Yeah, you really do. Or else you need to stop getting into relationships. Karlie, it's a real issue to me that you can never be single. You go from fucked up relationship to relationship, and you get hurt, you get cheated on by one man, and you cannot be by yourself enough to just get yourself together and maybe even look inward and say, is this something I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this the man I'm choosing? No, I feel like any man that walk up to Karlie and shake her hand the right way, squeeze her fingertip the right way, she ready to go get married. And that is crazy. You need to just be single, be by yourself, kind of, you know what I'm saying? You got money. You supposed to be so successful. You got the restaurants, you got the music stuff, you got the show, you got money. You do not need these men. It's kind of like at this point, they ain't bringing nothing but more strife to your life. So why is it so hard for you to be able to just be by yourself and not have to deal with that kind of shit right now? I mean, is it that important for you to be attached to a man, for you to be married? You sitting up over here doing IVF and all of this, but you got to record the man conversations every time he picked the phone up? Are you serious right now? But you want to have a baby? You wanted to marry him and he was already cheating? That stuff is on you, Karlie. You are getting yourself into so many messed up situations with these men. It's not even funny. And I really am praying for that girl. For real. I just really wish that Karlie and her lips wanted better for herself. Period. They headed surfing. Ashley get in the van, and I guess she feeling like, you know what, let me go ahead and say I'm sorry. She apologized to the group for showing her ass the night before, which you should have been to apologize, because this stuff is stupid, what you over here even mad about in the first place. But we gonna cut her some slack, because everybody do something stupid, and this is really her first time being around the whole group, like on a trip and some stuff like that coming up. So we gonna cut you a little slack, Ashley. They get to the beach. Mendeecees say he ain't going around to the damn ocean because it's full of dolphin piss. I get so sick of hearing his motherfucking ass talk. Y'all heard his ass in the confessional. You don't even know what the hell you saying, David Hasselhoff. They have to keep telling him how to pronounce the man's name. He still can't get it right. Mendeecees, I don't know if he need to go get his teeth adjusted or what. It be sounding like he can't get his mouth open out of the way when he even talk. The rest of the group go out, they serve, they look like they having a ball. I wouldn't have did it either, though. You know, I'm talking about Mendeecees' ass, but I would have been right on the side with his ass. You want to take a shot? Come on, bruh. Let's take us a shot, because listen, I'm not doing it. I'm scared of the waters. They get through, and you got Bambi, Yandy, Ashley, and Kendra. They sit to the side, and they get to talking. Bambi let it be known that her and Ray been officially dating for about 3 months. They ain't never did nothing. And last night was his first night actually posting her online. And that's kind of on track. I mean, it be like month 2 or 3 when y'all finally start going public, especially when you in, like a public eye. I feel like that's right on time. And I feel like she did it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? People who feel like Bambi is moving too fast or whatever is crazy. When Scrappy been out here, done had a whole nother baby, all kind of shit, and we ain't really said nothing about him. It's such a different standard when it comes to the woman. So go ahead and be happy, Bambi. It look like he make you happy. It seemed like he's a nice guy. He handsome. Ain't nothing wrong with what she doing. Ashley ends up talking about marriages and how she be looking at everybody else's situations, and she feeling like maybe she do be wrong sometimes in her situation with Zane. I can't remember if her and Zane are legally married or not. I think they are. But hell yeah, Ashley, I can already tell by how you been acting on her, and you only been on her a short amount of time, that you is probably wrong a whole lot in you and Zane's relationship. I feel like both of y'all are. Both of y'all feed into each other's bullshit, and both of y'all know how to light each other fire. So yeah, you could take a page out of some of these women books on how to kind of handle him a little bit differently. I kind of agree with Bambi when she was like, you be berating him and talking crazy to him. Yes and no. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a better way, especially when you know he don't respond well to stuff like that, to kind of listen and talk to him. But at the same time, Zane ass need to get popped in his mouth sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta talk to him crazy, I'm realizing, because he don't got no sense. I mean, Zane really do not have good sense. Yandy gets to talking about her issue with Rasheeda. And see, this might be an unpopular opinion. I do not know. But y'all, I'm kind of on Rasheeda's side with this when it comes to her and Yandy's fallout. No, I'm not on the side whereas Rasheeda, she knew about the whole situation that went down, and then she went on TV and lied about it and acted like she did not know. Yes, that was wrong on her part. Do I think that situation had anything to do with Kirk and Rasheeda the way Yandy's trying to make it seem like? Yandy want to paint the picture that the only reason why Jasmine them is coming up to her and saying anything to her is because she was riding so hard for Rasheeda. And I do not think that was true. I think that there been too much shit coming out about Mendeecees, too much shit that been going on the back end for this to all just be because you was taking up for Rasheeda. No. Yo man been running in the same circles as Kirk. Doing the same shit as Kirk. Doing the same shit as a lot of them niggas in Atlanta is doing. And now he's getting called out for it. Rasheeda did not make that man holler at, what's her name? Jessica niece. She didn't have nothing to do with that. Who had something to do with Mendeecees not wearing his ring and telling some woman at the bar that his marriage is complicated? What the hell did that have to do with Rasheeda? Nothing. So you are trying to once again play in our face like ain't nothing wrong with your marriage. You got a perfect ass marriage, and the only reason why all this stuff is coming out is because you was holding your friend down. If I was Rasheeda, I would be irritated with that fucking narrative too, because it ain't got nothing to do with me and Kirk as to why you and Mendeecees is in a bunch of shit right now. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more. T-Lo done came back. He gonna meet up with Mendeecees. They sit down and start talking, and he basically explained that he was talking on the phone with his mama. Karlie had went downstairs for something, and then he looked in her purse and seen that the phone was recording. Now, two things, okay? Yeah, she shouldn't have been recording, but what the hell you was doing in her purse? Neither one of y'all trust each other, I feel like, because why in the hell you was in her purse? You holler about you seen her purse sitting on the ground, and then something made you go into the purse and look, and then that's how you seen her phone. I don't buy that. I don't buy that story either. I feel like you waited till she left. You was going through her shit, and you seen that she was recording you. Period. You ain't finna make me think no different. Because if you wasn't snooping in her shit, you would have never found out that she was recording. And like I said, it is wrong that she was recording him, because if you don't trust the man, then you shouldn't be with the man. Period. But you was doing some old snooping and shit too, T-Lo. I'm not letting that shit slide. Yandy walk up first and, give T-Lo a hug, tell him that she happy that he stayed. And then here come Karlie. She get to sit up talking about the reason why she feels this way, and the reason why she was doing the things she was doing, like recording and tracking him, is because he done cheated on her before. And now she feel away. And T-Lo was saying we did wrong on both ends. I heard him say that, so that's what I'm talking about. That's why I feel like he was snooping in her damn bag. He didn't just get no hunch out of nowhere and be like, let me look in this bag and see if it's a recording device or something around there. No, he was snooping in her bag. I would bet money on it. So neither one of y'all trust each other, yet y'all trying to make a baby, and y'all in a marriage that just started, and y'all already going through stuff like this. And Yandy asked Karlie, like, what does she need to feel safe? And she's like, I need him to reassure me that he loved me, and he feels like he shouldn't have to do that all the time. But the thing of it is, if you already came into the relationship fucking up, then yeah, you got to kind of go overboard sometimes. This one time I do agree with mendeecees. Ain't nothing wrong with letting your wife know that you love her, reassuring her, and just letting her know, you know what I'm saying, babe, you beautiful, and I love you, and I'm happy to be with you. Like, what is the problem? Yeah, you doing all the other shit to me. Your actions speak loud, but your words speak louder. I'm sorry. At the point in which you done cheated and you done did wrong, and I still took you back and forgave you and married you and all this stuff, and I'm going to get stuck all in my stomach doing IBL, yes, you owe me a I love you every now and again. I'm sorry. Karlie tell them that she is putting on a sexologist class. Y'all know she licensed. It does not shock me. The girl cannot stop thinking about fucking for 2 seconds. That's your problem. You stays too motherfucking horny for me. I mean, Lord have mercy. I know they say when you get older, y'all know the drive get crazier. But Karlie, that's your problem. That coochie stays too hot. You could really ease up a whole lot of your problems that you had to this day if you put that coochie on a little bit of ice sometimes. I'm just saying. Bambi and Ray, they getting their face painted first. They getting ready for the group activity. Here comes Zane. He coming in like everything okay. He getting his face painted. He trying to joke with them. Baby, they pulling one of my moves, because I can not like you and sit right in your damn face and act like you not even there. Be on my phone scrolling, doing some whole other shit. I do not even see you. You done pissed me off last night talking crazy to me, and you think you finna come over here and keep on joking. And then he in the confessional talking about Bambi and Ray making it awkward. No, you making it motherfucking awkward. Sit here and ignore me like I'm ignoring you. He does end up apologizing to them, which I was happy that he did, because you did owe them an apology. You started up a bunch of shit that night, and you shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? You over here doing the most for Scrappy, and Scrappy over here fucking on something else right now. Let that shit go. Ashley come out. Zane sit up, look her deep in her eyes, and you think he finna tell her, I love you, baby, woo woo. No, what he do? Baby, let me ask you something. And I just want a real live answer. Am I getting something tonight? I would have politely told him hell no. Especially since you trying to be cute and ask me that shit in front of a whole lot of people. You got me fucked up. Use your hand. That's what you need to do. See what I'm saying? Zane do too much. Everybody else started arriving. They ain't been in there 2 good minutes, and here he go again with his big ass mouth. You too little for your mouth to be this big, Zane. I be telling Ashley I want her to be like Rasheeda. I bet you do. Niggas all over the world want their wives to be like Rasheeda. Let them go out here and do whatever the fuck they want to do. All kind of rumors coming up that you still trying to mess with your baby mama, and you just turn a blind eye and mess around and have bags all up underneath your motherfucking eyes. Everybody want that. Why wouldn't you? But why in the hell do you have to keep saying stuff like that to kind of embarrass this girl? It just doesn't make no sense. And somebody need to take the liquor from him, because the man be drunk all the damn time. He over here, T.O. Everybody got to correct him. His name T-Lo. T-Lo. Is y'all got an extra room in the back of the damn hotel where y'all can go? Y'all know how when y'all be at the hotel and it's a room where you can go put the children to sleep. Is y'all got one of them? Because give him a pacifier and go put his ass in the bed. Everybody's sick of Zane's ass at this point. Karlie get up and finally get to talking, and she asking them, as a starter to the game, do the ladies know where the man G-spot is? Now, baby, I'm old as hell, and I had no clue, all right? I don't care to know. They say it's underneath the man balls. Baby, I'm like, Sierra, I'm not going under no balls. I feel you, Sierra. I'm not doing it. It's some things you just got to kind of scoot to the side. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you need to do, I'm going to need you to figure out where it's at yourself. Take care of it. She then tell them that they're going to be playing a trust game, which I do like. I think that is a very telling game when it comes to being with your partner. She's like, y'all going to take turns. One of the partners is going to be blindfold, and then the other one is going to have to lead them somewhere. Sierra and Zay, they go first. Sierra the one blindfold, and her ass is another one that's hiding the coochie. Okay, you can't even focus on this man trying to tell you where the hell he going because you want to jump his bones so bad. And it's like, goddamn, Sierra, didn't you just say y'all was in the room hunching all day? Get off of him for a minute. Lord have mercy. But they did good. They didn't do horribly. Who went next? Ashley and Zane, they go next. This is what I mean when I say both of y'all the problem. Y'all can't even get started on the game good. I mean, I don't even think Zane was the one blindfolded. I don't even think he got a foot. I don't even think he took a step before they start arguing. And she hollering at him, he hollering at her. They didn't go no damn word. Karlie had to start hollering game over when it came to them. Because y'all just don't even know how to communicate just when it comes to simple shit like this. Ashley got nerve to get an attitude with Karlie because she over here saying some shit like y'all failed or whatever. She like, I know you ain't talking and you was just at the airport chasing your man down. Okay, Ashley, for the mess. I'm telling you, you just as bad as your messy ass midget boyfriend, husband, whatever the hell Zane is. Last but not least, Kendra and Joc go. And Joc get blindfolded, and they end up doing the best, in my opinion. And one thing about it, their relationship done came a long way. Because I used to think that he treated Kendra crazy as hell, too. But looking at them and seeing how they was able to communicate and how they just flowed together so well, she was able to just lead him. He was like, I can smell your perfume. You don't even got to say nothing. He walked right on. It was really nice, honestly. And I feel like it gave me a few more little props for Joc. Because I didn't used to see it for Joc as a husband. Now I'm starting to. I feel like it was because he know that man want his woman. Now he know he got to straighten up and fly right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now the next day, everybody talking about how after filming Rap that night, everybody was having them a good old time. And then all of a sudden, Yandy and Rasheeda done got into it, had old hollering match. And somewhere in there, Rasheeda said she ain't friends with nobody but her husband, Kurt. Now see, this where the shit gets sticky for the group, because now they got to split everybody up into two groups because now y'all arguing. So half of the group go to a tantric yoga class that Sierra set up. So it's Sierra and Zay, Rasheeda and Kurt, and then Karlie and T-Lo. They go in there. It looked like I would be sweaty. I wouldn't like it. Plus I ain't that flexible. But they get through and they sit down, and Rasheeda ends up explaining why she has the issues that she had with Yandy. And I feel her. Like, Rasheeda feels like Yandy going around making it seem like she's this horrible ass friend because it was her fault that these girls was coming at her and mendeecees. And I don't agree with that. I really don't. I feel like that shit was because of your man and your man alone. And instead of Yandy ever getting in mendeecees ass, that's the thing. Yandy don't even realize she doing the same thing because you got women all over the place coming, running, telling you that your husband doing this and doing that. And instead of you ever checking him, you turn on everybody else. You doing the same thing that you mad at Rasheeda for doing. You mad that Rasheeda done got to the point where she is frustrated and she done said, fuck everybody, my only friend is my husband. You on that same type of time, just in a different way. Again, no, I do not think Rasheeda was right for lying about not knowing about the fight, because my thing of it is, it didn't have nothing to do with y'all. So why the hell you had to lie about knowing about it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could have called the girl right after it happened and told her, look, Yandy, you know I heard this went on and woo woo, checked on her, whatever. But you didn't. That's really the only thing that I fought Rasheeda for. And I'm not even going too hard on her for that because, hell, she been in the hot seat all season long. Her and Kirk. When it's finally time for her to sit back and be able to kind of calm down and the water's done cooled down on her marriage, she didn't want to get involved in you and mendeecees stuff. And I don't blame her for that. I'm sorry. I just really don't. Karlie and T-Lo still planning an actual wedding. Girl, listen, and we know it ain't gonna happen, so we're not even gonna keep talking about that. Joc and Kendra, they going to get oceanside massages on my type of time yet again, baby. I don't give a damn about going to do no damn yoga, sweating, hot. Now my damn joints is all sore because I done got scratched out all kind of ways. No, lay me there and rub my back. And put some knuckle in it. Put a little pressure on it. That's the type of time I'm on. He bought her flowers. I love to see him catering to Kendra like that. Sometimes it take a nigga want your woman to show him what he missing and how he need to be acting. Kendra getting the treatment right now while everybody else getting ready to go ATV riding, which they did. It looked like it was fun, but that's another dangerous ass event that I really ain't too keen on trying. I would have much rather been at the massage. Once again, when they get through ATV riding, the group had to get split into two different sprinters. You got Yandy and mendeecees in one, Joc and Kendra, Ashley and Zane. And then in the other one, you got Kirk and Rasheeda, you got Bambi and Ray, and Sierra and Zay. Bambi's trying to explain to Rasheeda why Yandy's upset and why she feels like it's her fault that everybody is coming to her because she went so hard. And Bambi's that type of friend too. I feel like Bambi does value friendship, but Bam, you cannot make this make sense to me. I just want to know, how is it Rasheeda's fault that mendeecees got hung up talking to some chick at a damn bar? How does that have anything to do with with Rasheeda and Kirk? Yeah, Kirk did bring the shit to light, but it was going to come to light anyway. If anything, maybe say that. Maybe say because of the situation where Kirk put me on blast. But if mendeecees say that, then you got to admit that you did something wrong to be put on blast about. That's my whole thing. You have made your own bed out here, mendeecees. And now that the shit is coming to light, however it came to light, yeah, Kirk was petty for saying it on TV, but it was going to come out any fucking way. That's on you. It ain't on nobody else. And Yandy need to understand that too, instead of keep trying to blame everybody else. Now, the police pull up and stop them. At the end of the episode, everybody looking crazy because they done got pulled over. They pulling everybody out the damn buses. Everybody looking around, they drunk. Ain't nobody got no damn passports with them. Ain't nobody got no IDs. And y'all know they say round to the Mexico, they be hassling you and pulling you over, and the cartel be trying to rob your ass of some money. So we don't know what the hell going on because that's where the episode ends out. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode. More importantly, who do y'all think is wrong in the situation with Yandy and Rasheeda? Whose side are you on? Me personally, like I said, I'm Team Rasheeda on this, and I don't even like Rasheeda like that. But let me know what y'all think so I can know if I'm wrong or not. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on so y'all don't miss when I come back with the next one.